closer to being slaves and peasants. This is what, that's the chasm that they need to have, because that gives them total control over the scenario. Okay, if you got everything controlled, then guess what? You can't even cut a deal. Let's say you're an auto mechanic. You can make money on the side doing this, doing that, and go and do what you need to do. You can make money on the side, and money that they can't even, with this RFID chip. Mm-hmm. Revelation 13:16, with that being in play, it don't matter how much you thought you could have made on the side, you wasn't able to have him transfer what he owed you onto your chip. Yep. So you can't get around it. Yep. If you want to spend that, it's got to be on your chip. So he's got to be able to, it's almost like that out of time. You got to be willing to take credits off of your shit and transfer it in time. In time, yeah. And transfer.
That's hey, this fucking what's the whistleblowers? Yeah. Whistleblowers on CNN News, man. They say, hey, if this is implicated, yeah, they looking at it like, oh, it's a good thing. Oh, your children can be found if they're lost. But what about if you commit a crime? Then they wipe your debt, not your debt, but they wipe your currency on your chip clean. So you're gonna be a ghost in society. You can't buy, sell, you can't buy food or nothing, man.
Well, not just that. Like I said, these elites, what they're looking to do is, you're going to work for what I tell you to work. Yep. And there might be times when I don't want to pay your ass shit, but you're going to go through that too, because of the fact if not, what you going to do? I'm going to wipe your shit. I'm going to wipe your shit clean. Yeah. And now you can't do shit.
Yeah.
So, more to it. It says 2 Ezra 16:23. It says, 22, it says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
So you're gonna perish from famine. And they say there's nothing worse to die than to die of famine, of starvation. To die of starvation. To sit there and watch your mind hallucinate on itself because it's actually eating itself. Your body is eating itself. Okay? It's gonna start with the last reserves you just put on first. So whatever fat you put on last is what it's gonna start eating first. Okay? And it's gonna go through all that. Muscle tissue, and then when it gets through with that, it's gonna start going to organs. Okay?
So your stomach gonna be the size of
No, your stomach will be the size of a motherfucking house, but your motherfucking legs about as big as my motherfucking fingers. That's the Ethiopian kids. What the fuck you think?
Yeah. Yep. So that's what's come to this place, man, because as people are starting to lose their food stamps, people are starting to lose all that government assistance that they've been having all this time, man, and it's going to cause people to be in great confusion. It's going to cause a bunch of madness, man. You know, it's going to cause these women to be out here searching and trying to look for the men of the Lord that told them these things.
Well, you know what? They already showed that. They already showed that when they shut that shit down. Remember they shut that shit down a couple years ago and shut food stamps off for about 2 days or 3 days. Yep. They were supposed to come on, and they come on, and that wildebeest bitch went up in the store and said, call the police! Call the police! And she was tearing the motherfucking store up.
Yeah.
She was tearing the store. Like my stamps ain't on. Call the police. I want y'all to lock me up.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna be in like I knew niggas when I was in the world. This time of year, they trying to get 3 hots in the car. They're gonna do a petty crime just enough when they get 90 days. So when they done, the weather is great.
Damn.
Hey, yeah, because in that time, man, you know, that's gonna become the push in the martial law, because it's not gonna be in order. Okay, and the elites got this thing that's called order out of chaos. So with all this famine going on, with all these people running out here, not getting paid from the government shutdown, TSA agents, mail carriers, right? People that has government jobs and they can't pay their bills, or they can't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I gotta laugh at this. Why? Because when your mama always said, get you a government job?
Con!
Get you a government job.
Still telling me. Ooh.
Get you a government job. You get them benefits, you get that, you get this, and you can get 30 years in with the government and have a good retirement. Yep. Get that government job. Your mama used to push that shit all the time. Get that government job. Now guess what? Government job ain't paying shit right now, huh? And it's only gonna get worse. Go ahead, read the scriptures, man. Read the scriptures.
It says, I'm gonna start back at 22, man, because that's the point where we at right now. This is 2nd Ezra 16 to 22. For many that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
All right. Let me get this real quick. Zephaniah chapter, what's this? 1 and 12. This is Zephaniah 1 and 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are set in their leads. All right, so everybody that's comfortable, man. Everybody that's comfortable in Zion, hey man, the Lord gonna destroy you, man.
So all your LeBron Jameses and your Money Mayweather and your faggot Dwight Howard,
God knows.
okay, and all these motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, nigga women.
Yeah.
The judges.
Yeah, all you motherfuckers that think y'all had it made, you ain't got it made.
At all.
Because guess what? The only thing you got made is a hard bed that the Most High is getting ready to make you lay in now.
Yeah.
Okay? He getting ready to make you lay in it. It felt, you know what? It's like the bed was always fucked up because all Israel is going through the same shit. Okay, you done had TV personalities, celebrities, and everybody else get that instant when they call the law on some level. Okay, pulled over on something. They wonder what the fuck's going on. This, that, and other. Racism to show his face to them, or whatever the case might be. You all done did it, but guess what? You was willing to take the trade off of the money. But guess what? It's not going to be worth anything because your shit is getting ready to get moth and cake. Okay? It's going to be worth nothing to you. Okay?
That's the scriptures. Well, storing out your treasures in heaven.
Go ahead, Al. What you got?
I got you. This is 2 Kings chapter 18, verse 21. It says, Now, behold, thou trustest upon the staff of this bruised reed, even upon Egypt, or which if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, unto all that trust in him.
Okay. So
Trust on him.
Trust on him, right. So we can go back, we can link that with Revelation 13:16. We can link that with, is that the, which one is that where it says, a lie in thy right hand? So you got all kinds of scriptures that lead up to this mark of the beast. So, and the scripture's not going to come up short. So with all this having been said, the question is, like I said, I'm not out here begging anybody for nothing. And what I mean by that, I'm not begging you to come in and recognize you got something. Yeah, I know it was a 20 or something like that. It was 40 something 20. But yeah, I'm not begging anybody to come in and do anything. Why? Because guess what? If you hear it and understand it, that could possibly make you an elect. But if you hear it and you can't understand it, then that's definitely gonna make you a 2/3.
Definitely.
And I'm not out here trying to do the 2/3. Okay.
So, hey, that's the point too, man. Because with all these people not being able to pay their bills and not being able to do what they need to do for their households, man, it's gonna cause them to act in the ways of a 2/3. Because what? 2/3 don't have faith and they don't have hope and they don't believe in the Most High and they don't know His name.
All they know is comfort, and that's what they're gonna be searching for. Hey, what do bitches do?
Man,
Bitches flock to power. Bitches go for comfort.
Yeah.
And when she could be with you for how many years? And when your shit run out,
Yup.
she out.
Yup.
ooh, and that's the point, man. Because that's the reason why, man. These people gonna be out here scouring in the streets, man, trying to rob Walmart, rob George Osco, rob Walgreens, whatever they can get their hands on. They gonna be trying to go into the stores.
Man, it's gonna be a setup.
You know what? You wanna know what? There's gonna be a lot of bitches out here dealing with the bombs. Why? Because the bombs already got the hookup on how to move around.
I said that.
And you know what? And that's gonna cause for what? Trump to say we're in a state of emergency. He's gonna, because right now it's already to the point where no fly zone is going to be going on around here. No airplanes because of the TSA. They're part of the government. And they're not going to work if they're not getting paid.
Yeah,
so ain't no more airplanes finna be flying around us. You know what I'm saying? So people is going to be you know what I'm saying, relying on the Greyhound a lot more. But anywho, back to the point, they're gonna have people out here literally starving and trying to find a way to get some food, and Trump is gonna declare martial law to try to get things back in order. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the order out of chaos.
And then once things happen like that, then you're gonna have him saying, well, okay, the economy's gonna crash, because, you know, and then it's gonna come out to say, okay, if you want your money, you want this job, you want this food, you want to pay your bills, you gotta take this chip.
Because it all go back into trusting in man.
Lean on that staff.
God, Isaiah 30, I started 1.
Yep.
Isaiah 31. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
So you don't want to understand these words. You don't want to try to make your life. Because see, this right here means there's accountability. You got to be accountable for it. You got to deal on some level with the Lord and the rules, statutes, and commandments that He gave you, how you got to govern your life. If you're not doing that, it don't matter how much you watching this. It don't matter how much you faking the funk. The scripture says the deceived and the deceiver are his. You deceiving yourself. If you ain't out trying to learn this word on a consistent basis, doing and this, that, and the other, or out trying to push this word clean, the correct way, you ain't got nothing coming in that day. You either going to be hooked to the true men of the Lord that's doing it, and you going to be doing it on a consistent level. It ain't going to be no hit or miss. It ain't going to be no sometiming. It ain't going to be for entertainment. It ain't going to be maybe or whatever. I got my stripes in the cold. This brother, I remember, got his stripes in the cold. See what I'm saying? This is when we find out what motherfucker is on. Being instant, in season, out of season. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. And for motherfuckers that's playing it like it's a game, you go play yourself.
That's that broken reed.
Go ahead,
slip into that broken reed.
Come on, bro. Stab the shit out of yourself.
Hey, you gonna fall on your own sword.
That's right.
Hey,
Playing with the sword, trip, gut at your motherfucking self.
Yeah, that's right.
Like Lil Wayne shot his damn self.
God, no. Big boy.
It says, that saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down to Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
So you trusted in this government, this economic system that's set up here in America? It's going to fail. The scripture is literally saying it is going to fail. It ain't, is it? It's going to. It has been destined, predestined in the scripture thousands of years before it's going to actually happen. But now, much shorter than that, I'm hoping that it's this year. Okay? But yeah, so look, this man, this Edomite, is in such a destructive mode, and he doesn't recognize it, that Bill Gates wants to start seeding. You know how they spray the chemtrails to fuck with our immune systems and respiratory. Yeah. This motherfucker wants to start taking a balloon and put it on the edge of outer space and start sprinkling the stratosphere to bring the vitamin D radiation down a level, because you know how they want to talk about the global warming. That's the cover that he's using. But what man wants to stop the major source of vitamin D coming on the planet? He wasn't meant for this planet.
Yeah.
Anti-life.
He's anti-life. He wants to. Hey, the worst skin cancer you can get is melanoma. Why? Because this motherfucker ain't got no melanin. The worst skin cancer you can get is and what are some of the symptoms of melanoma? Brown spots. Damn. So he got spots that look like my skin regularly, huh? But it's cancer for him. It's killing his ass. And before he'll let it kill him, he'll bring the whole motherfucking temperature of the earth down and block the sun rays. What kind of motherfucker wants to do that? Go ahead, I'll read.
God. I got what's that scripture says? Surely he's turning the things upside down. Is that Jeremiah? He's turning the things upside down because what the pops just said, man, that's turning the scriptures totally upside down.
That's turning the law. He's looking to turn the laws of nature upside down. That's why the trees are crying. That's why the oceans are giving up their fucking livestock. Okay, they animals. They're beaching themselves. You got whales beaching themselves. You got motherfucking coral reefs that are dying. They bleached out white. Why? Because these motherfucking Edomite put on all this skin block and then go in the water, and then that shit wash off and go down there and settle on the bottom of the coral. And now the sunlight that comes through the water and goes down to the coral and will grow that shit and make the plankton grow on it. Don't do it because it's coated with this bullshit. Him trying to protect himself from the sun.
Yeah, the scripture says, man, the earth mourneth when the wicked is in rule, man. So you got the whole earth mourning. You got animals becoming extinct. You know, you got all type of deaths happening around the planet. You got people crying out and they strung out, drug out, don't even know what happened. Because everybody knows in their natural nature that this is not what it's supposed to be, man. But I got something, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 33. Matter of fact, we started 35, man, because our people has become into harlots, you know what I'm saying? And because we trusted in the reed of Egypt, this is what the Heavenly Father said. This is Ezekiel 16:35. Wherefore, O harlot, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh the power, because thy filthiness was poured out, and thy nakedness discovered through thy whoredoms, with thy lovers, and with all the idols of thy abominations, and by the blood of thy children, which thou didst give unto them. So the brother was just going into how, like, you got these superstar celebrities who done got stopped by a police officer or whatnot, and because they got the money and whatnot, they made that trade-off, man. They made their trade-off to trusting in the staff of Egypt, you know what I'm saying? They trusting in this place, and this is why this is going to be their destruction, man. It says, behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers with whom thou hast taken pleasure, and all them that thou hast loved, with all them that thou hast hated. I will even gather them round about against thee, and will discover thy nakedness unto them, that they may see all thy nakedness, which will happen to the children of Israel, man. With
Read that again.
Ezekiel 16:37. Behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers, with whom thou hast taken pleasure, and all them that hast loved with all them that thou hast hated. I will even gather them round about against thee, and will discover thy nakedness. Discover thy nakedness unto them, that they may see all thy nakedness. And I will judge thee as women that break wedlock and shed blood are judged, and I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy. So, you know, that's what happened to the children of Israel, because we was going off through idol worship and whatnot, which is what's going to happen when you take that mark of the beast chip. It's going to be a form of idol worship. So when that happens, you're giving yourself over into this place, man. You're leaning on the rod of Egypt. As the brother was reading Isaiah, it says they take counsel, but not counsel of the Lord, man. You know, they didn't ask if it was good to go and follow the way to do these things that they're doing, man.
Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. All right, when you arm yourself, you take